Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm Mary Christensen, the Director of Product Marketing here at BillingPlatform, and I'd like to thank you all for taking the time out of your day to join us for another edition of our Elevate series on subscription foundations. Today, we're talking about best practices to leverage digital commerce. With me today is Anton Shorkran, the Director of Product Management here at BillingPlatform. Anton has extensive industry experience in billing and related fields like rating, mediation, tax engine, and electronic payment processor integration. Most recently, he's been leading the digital commerce initiatives here at BillingPlatform. Thanks for being with us today, Anton.
Thank you, Mary. It's nice to be here.
Before we jump in, let me take a minute and set the stage by defining digital commerce. According to Gartner, digital commerce enables customers to purchase goods and services through an interactive and self-service experience. Simple enough, and while they point out that digital commerce includes purchases of goods and services, I think we can all agree that it's an important component of that purchase is the payment of that purchase. Without the ability to accept and process payments quickly and securely, you lose the benefit of offering digital commerce options to your customers. Gartner has a lot to say about digital commerce. In fact, based on a recent survey, they found that a large majority of organizations are selling digitally, with manufacturing taking the lead, followed by banking and investment companies, and then by IT and telecommunications. And not surprising, government entities are lagging behind significantly with their plans to utilize digital commerce. Adding to that, Gartner reports that the percentage of digital revenue to total revenue achieved continues to increase, adding pressure to those not selling digitally. Ventana Research also offered insights on the use of digital commerce with the recent market assertion, stating that by the end of 2024, 2/3 of organizations using digital commerce systems will conclude they need to abandon existing technology deemed ineffective in supporting and engaging customer and product experiences. That's a lot of companies hamstrung with systems not doing the job they were supposed to do, and likely affecting the increased revenue that Gartner points to. So now let's bring Anton into the conversation. Anton, you saw the analyst view of digital commerce. Does that match what you're seeing and hearing about in the digital commerce space?
Well, thank you, Mary. First of all, BP has been quite successful in attracting B2B customers from banking, investment, manufacturing, IT telecommunications spaces highlighted by Gartner, as well as a number of other industries. The trend of greater digital commerce adoption is unmistakable and has been following an accelerated adoption curve. Having personally seen a number of our customers launch digital commerce offerings, I have a few personal observations of my own to contribute. So first of all, B2B space in general has been a laggard in adopting digital commerce when compared to B2C. Unlike B2C, it is fairly uncommon for a B2B company to offer their services via digital commerce channel, instead relying on a team of salespeople to drum up new business. Amongst typical excuses for not pursuing digital commerce strategy, businesses believe that no two deals are the same, complicating standardization efforts, fear over selecting the wrong IT system that is incapable of supporting unique business needs and concerns, over high transaction costs associated with the inevitability of offering electronic payment forms. But I think the benefit of letting end customers buy and pay for services at any time, any place, with minimal friction and an exceptionally low acquisition costs are too strong to be overlooked, which is why more and more of our customers are requesting BP to help them navigate this journey. Moreover, the advances in IT system offerings, coupled with payment processors innovations, are slowly eroding these established dogmas. So let's look at, for example, one example, which is a dogma that that doing electronic payments attracts high payment processing fees. This is an outdated belief by now. You probably heard that processing credit cards is expensive. However, payment processors have been universally providing attractive discounts on interchange fees to merchants accepting payments using industry standard level 2 and level 3 payment processing schemes. These schemes alone can result in double-digit saving on processing fees in percentage terms. To take it one step further, our customers are starting to offer direct debit schemes. In US, you would probably hear it you will hear it being referred to as ACH, or if you are from European Union region, you will hear it as SEPA. But compared to credit cards, direct debits are materially cheaper and offer another attractive option.
Those are really great observations why B2B companies have been slow to take up digital commerce. But clearly, there are things happening to remove those issues and helping them move forward. So thanks for that. So what is BillingPlatform doing to help companies transition their business to support online buying and selling?
So every customer considering entry into digital commerce faces a classical dilemma of, well, buy versus build. And buy meaning buying a new system versus build, maybe extending your existing billing solution or for digital commerce purposes. The latter option has unbeatable return of investment, but you have to be certain the existing system is up to the task. The criteria below is distillation of my own experience, and I hope you'll find it valuable when making your own decisions to build digital commerce on top of a billing system. So, number one, the system should have agility to process transaction for any industry, any business model, or any channel. Digital commerce is more than just another sales channel. Be prepared to restructure your offerings and your business policies during that journey. A system that supports changes from the future decision is a great asset to have. Next, support for electronic payment is indivisible from digital commerce. Hosted payment pages is an offering that every payment processor has because it drastically simplifies merchants' path towards electronic payment acceptance. However, in my opinion, you should instead look at hosted payment pages offered by your billing system because doing so will reduce your integration costs. A good billing vendor will offer a hosted payment page that accepts payment through the payment processor of your choice, not the other way around. Next, systems supporting digital commerce must be highly available at all times because downtime is tantamount to lost revenue. Process transaction as near real time as possible because customers will abandon their shopping cart in the face of delays in processing their purchases. Finally, ensure that the system is equipped to handle sudden and massive spikes in volumes. You never know when your next Black Friday surge takes place, but with the right system, you don't have to. And then finally, flexible and open architecture is often overlooked criterion. A single system capable of supporting your digital commerce, billing, taxation, and other supporting functions needs does not exist. Integrating system is unavoidable, but with the right architecture, it could become effortless.
All great points for considering when and how to add digital commerce, from being able to build for any industry, any business model, or any channel, the ability to add hosted payment pages, especially from your billing provider, a highly available solution to track, I loved what you called your Black Friday, and a flexible and open architecture. So important for today's companies to be agile. So why choose BillingPlatform versus a payment gateway?
Yeah, that's another good question. Our solution is well suited to customers operating a blend of traditional billing with already established digital commerce presence or with plans to enter digital commerce. We are unique in this regard because vendors for digital commerce solution, B2B billing solution, and electronic payment processors are typically segmented and along those lines, complicating life for you as a customer looking to embark on this digital commerce journey. So let's enumerate BillingPlatform strengths that make us unique versus traditional digital commerce solutions or electronic payment processors. In digital commerce, calculating taxes on a shopping cart or sales order is as close to universally available functionalities as it gets. But sales orders and shopping carts are not the same as invoices. Our customers have to generate invoices on the basis of the order on the recurring basis, and the taxes on the invoice must match initially quoted amounts. Where BP separates itself from the rest is in guaranteeing that tax quotes will match tax on the invoices. And just imagine the customer frustration when this is not the case. So I think I don't need to drive that point any longer. Another point is electronic payments are, as you mentioned earlier, are synonymous with digital commerce. Electronic payment processors offer hosted payment pages that have to be integrated with your billing system or digital commerce solution. By contrast, BP comes with its own hosted payment page form that matches electronic payment processor offerings and in some cases exceeds thanks to capabilities like stored customer payment methods. What's more is that no integration is needed to enable flow of payment from hosted payment page into billing platform. Moreover, you can trust us with the credit cards of your customers. We are PCI Level 1 certified, the most stringent level of certification offered to companies operating electronic payment space. So you don't have to worry about the cards being stolen. Next, by combining electronic payments, digital commerce, and billing in the same platform, BP is able to achieve advanced use cases like marketplace, where a single party is a buyer and a seller, requiring periodic netting between sold and purchased services or goods with subsequent payout of invoicing depending on which quantity is greater. Or disbursing multiple payments upon receipt of a single payment to settle with parties involved in providing services to the paying party in accordance to the relationship contained in the billing platform.
That's great. What I heard you say was that you can't beat a single solution to support your billing, digital commerce, and payment needs. But now for the most important question of all, what does the future hold?
Well, yeah, billing platform has committed sizable resources to digital commerce. We have a feature-rich and ambitious digital commerce specific roadmap backed by a talented and capable developer team. I can hardly contain myself from the excitement. For the fear of revealing too much, we're seeing opportunities in several areas. For one, and as I alluded to earlier, we think that by harnessing the combined power of information historically residing in billing digital commerce, plus the capabilities provided by payment processors, we can deliver unique solutions not possible otherwise. For example, real-time prepaid services. Imagine being able to offer a direct-to-consumer service that automatically draws funds from credit cards on a periodic basis as the service is being consumed, terminating access to the service upon reaching $0 balance. Neither payment gateway nor digital commerce vendor can pull this off because neither system maintains balance and is capable of tracking in real time consumption against that balance. However, this has always been the strength of a flexible monetization platform like BillingPlatform. We also think that more can be done in the area of electronic payments. For starters, while the cost of processing electronic payments have been coming down, traditional payment processors can only do so much about it. To take it to the next level, I think it's necessary for billing vendors to get involved. It all goes back to the same problem: lack of context resulting in insufficient information to make better decisions. Let me give you just one simple example. Say the same subscriber is using the same card and has this card on file with two merchants, and both of those merchants happen to be using BillingPlatform. BP can establish the fact that the same card is being used in two places and initiate a single payment transaction for both services, thus saving merchant money on processing fees. Again, this would not be possible with a payment processor because they do not know how many payments a given card will receive on a given day, but we do. Despite an explosion of electronic payment processor options, enterprises with global presence find themselves in a tough spot. Take the leaders in this space like Stripe, Adyen, or your other favorite payment processor, and see in how many Latin America countries they support direct debit. You will be surprised how non-existent the coverage is. And we're talking about a continent with over 600 million inhabitants, generating nearly $5.5 trillion in annual GDP. This is a massive opportunity, and I'm sure these payment processors are seeing the same opportunity, but I think we can beat them to the market because unlike them, we can partner with regional providers, while the business models of Stripe, Adyen, and the like demand that they build it out for themselves. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and even that represents an incredible opportunity. And I, for one, am very excited to be part of this journey.
Thanks, Anton. I'm excited too. You've laid out a lot of really good facts and figures for companies to think about, and the future does look bright for those companies thinking about adding digital commerce to their bag of tricks. So for those of you who may not be familiar with BillingPlatform, we offer a cloud-based solution to help enterprises automate their billing and revenue management processes from quote to cash. We help companies realize revenue for any type of product offering, from simple subscriptions to sophisticated usage-based pricing models and everything in between. We provide full revenue lifecycle support, from product setup and quoting to billing, rating, usage and subscription management to invoicing, along with the ability to manage payments and collections through to revenue recognition and reporting. And to round out the customer experience, we offer customer self-service, the ability to upsell, management of renewals, and churn management, all to nurture and grow the relationship with customers. This unparalleled flexibility of the solution puts enterprises in control of how they differentiate in the market, maximize profitability, reduce operational costs, and improve the customer experience. Now we'd like to hear from you. Have you implemented digital commerce in your organization? If so, let us know how it's going. If you haven't, and you're still weighing your options, we'd like to offer you up a free consulting session on how best to tackle this. Please reach out to either Anton or me or contact@billingplatform.com. We'd love to help. With that, thanks again, Anton, for your time, and thank you all for joining us today. We hope to see you in a future Elevate session. Cheers.